Earlier today, UK Athletics Director Mitch Barnhart addressed his retirement from that position for the first time since news broke earlier this week. I had the chance to sit down with him today ahead of a full media press conference to talk about his tenure, his new position, and if he has any regrets. Well, Mitch, thanks for the time. Just curious, what kind of went through this timeline for you to make this decision now?
Yeah, so if you go back 3 or 4 months ago, the president reached out and said, hey, let's get together and talk about what your thoughts are. There was a clause in my previous contract that allowed me to have a 6-month window to talk about making a move from the athletic director seat to something different called the ambassador seat at that point. But I had to give the university 6 months notice. And so there was conversation about would I be interested in something like that? If I was, what did it get defined like? And so we just began meeting about once a week, once every other week for a good period of time, just about what are the possibilities, what does it look like, and how do I feel about making a transition. And
you told me a couple of years ago when we sat down and talked about the newest amendment, you were like, me and Connie still have a lot to give to this state.
Yeah.
Where does that now focus turn?
Well, I think it does. It's a UK sports initiative and workforce initiative. It is there's different things that we do in our state, and we do it well. Everything from equine to the bourbon distilling industry to research to medical. We do a lot of things incredibly well in Kentucky. And one of the things we also do really well is sports. And so there's this notion that well, it's not a notion, it's a fact that we have a lot of people. I mean, I would probably get 20 to 30 resumes a month from kids just saying, I want to get into this enterprise. Okay, well, let's find a pathway that you actually learn the trade before you decide to walk out as a graduate with a bachelor's degree, and you go out and now you're trying to figure it out. So if we put pathways in place that allow us to feed the enterprise of college athletics, specifically at the University of Kentucky, within our state, maybe we can create workforces and jobs for our young people. And that's my heart. If you've known me for long enough, you know I love to teach, I love to mentor, and I love to grow young people. That's our deal. And that's what makes, I think, locker rooms go. That's what makes teams go. And for us to be able to continue to do that is super important.
Did the college landscape kind of push this a little quicker than you thought you might?
No, I don't think so. I love to compete. I think you guys know that. I go back to, there was a 4x400 race that we've taught on many times that our women ran in Eugene, where Abby Steiner was a half lap down when she got the baton in the third leg of the race. And she ran one of the great quarters or 400s I've ever seen run. And by the time she finishes, we're a quarter length up, and Alexis Holmes finishes it off, we win the gold. It's sort of like that with this. When we got the job, we were sort of a half lap down in 02, and we just kept working, and the staff and the coaches and the athletes that we had put in place an opportunity for us to make up a lot of distance on one lap, and we got to the spot where we're running with the leaders on a pretty frequent and regular basis. For me, now it's time to hand the baton to someone else, let them finish the race, all right? Whatever that means. And it was just time. I feel like it's good for Kentucky, it's good for my family, and I think it's the right to have a different lens looking at the way we're doing our work. Are we doing what we can do best to keep Kentucky on the lead lap with everybody? And emotional at times, because you just sit there and you think about the people that have made an impact on your life, and then you see some of the texts and things that they said, hey, you've done this for me, and boy, sometimes you don't even know. And it's maybe one word or 2 sentences or something, action that occurred that, wow, pretty special.
You mentioned the ones trying, or maybe the ones that didn't succeed. How hard is that to think back on, and does that keep you up sometimes, or just come up in your mind?
I don't know if it keeps me up. I always, it's so easy to sit on the sidelines and poke holes at people. They should have done that. You weren't in the arena. You weren't. You didn't know what it was like to be in there and pulling the trigger. It's real easy to say, could have, should have, would have, but you weren't in there. and others were. And I think anybody that's in it, they're going to raise their hand and go, yeah, I'd love to have that back again. But look back in the grand scheme, yeah, some losses and some things we wish we did differently, but overall, no regrets for the path and the journey we've been on, and so thankful for the opportunity to be at Kentucky.
Looking towards the future, Barnhart did say that he doesn't plan on being involved at all in the search for his replacement.
Well, great conversation, of course, by you, and we thank AD Mitch Barnhart for his